You gave corporate your best years. You stayed late. You answered emails after hours. You worked through stress. You pushed through burnout. You showed up even when your mental health was hanging by a thread. You were loyal. And then one day, your position was eliminated. Restructuring, budget cuts, organizational changes. And just like that, years of sacrifice felt reduced to a meeting on a calendar invite. Hi, my name is Catherine, founder of Breakout Life Coaching and Consulting. I help women who are burnt out, overwhelmed, or simply want something different to start an online business using the skills and life experience you already have on the side of your job. What's happening right now in the workforce is waking a lot of people up, especially women who have spent years believing that working harder would create safety. But the reality is corporate change. If you're watching this video and feeling anxious, uncertain, or burnt out, or like you know something needs to shift in your life, stay with me because I want to talk about why corporate loyalty is no longer enough, why depending on one income has become risky, why your skills and life experience are more valuable than you think, and how you can start building something of your own on the side of your job before life forces change on you. A lot of us grew up believing in a certain formula: go to school, get the degree, get the stable job, work hard, stay loyal, climb the ladder. And for a long time, people believed that loyalty would eventually create security. But today, people are getting laid off after 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Top performers are being let go. Entire departments disappear overnight. And the scary part is that many people never saw it coming. There are conversations going on behind the scenes that you are not aware of. One day you may be planning vacations, and the next day you're updating your resume. And I think what's emotionally difficult for many women is this: corporate became a huge part of their identity, their schedule, their income, their confidence, their lifestyle, their sense of stability. So when layoffs happen, it's not just financial, it feels personal, especially when you sacrifice so much to be the dependable one. But I need people to understand this clearly. This is not about blaming yourself. The workforce change, technology change, business priorities change, AI is changing jobs. Companies care about profits and efficiency. And unfortunately, companies will often do what is best for the business, even if it devastates the employees emotionally. That's why now more than ever, women need options. I think one of the biggest mindset shifts people need right now is understanding this. One income is no longer the safe route people think it is. For years, people were taught a stable job is the safest thing. But what's actually happening? People with stable jobs are terrified because if one paycheck controls your entire life, that creates vulnerability. Now imagine your rent or your mortgage depends on one employer. Your health care depends on one employer. Your retirement depends on one employer. Your lifestyle depends on one employer. That's a lot of pressure to place on something you don't fully control. And I'm not saying everyone needs to quit their job. I'm not saying that at all. I don't advocate that. That's not what I teach. What I teach is strategic positioning, building something before you desperately need it, learning skills, creating another stream of income, exploring how to monetize what you already know. Because when women start building something on the side, something powerful happens psychologically. They stop feeling trapped, they stop feeling hopeless. They stop feeling like one corporate decision could destroy their life. And that shift changes everything. One of the biggest lies people believe is, I don't know what business I could start. Meanwhile, they've spent years building skills. A lot of women underestimate how valuable their experience really is. Let's talk about it. If you work in project management, you already know how to organize systems, manage timelines, and coordinate moving parts. Small business owners need that help. If you worked in HR, you understand hiring, resumes, interviewing, onboarding, and workplace communication. People pay for that knowledge every single day. If you worked in operations or administration, you could help entrepreneurs and small business owners create systems, automations, workflows, and organization. If you've worked in customer service, you understand communication and client experience. If you're in healthcare, you may be able to educate, coach, create digital resources, or help people navigate wellness. If you work in finance, you could help teach budgeting, financial organization, or money management skills. And some of you are overlooking your life experience completely. Sometimes your business comes from what you survive. Maybe you navigated burnout, lost weight, went through divorce, became confident after years of insecurity, learned self care after exhaustion, became skilled at caregiving, overcame grief, learned how to balance motherhood and career. People are searching every day for solutions, guidance, support, and transformation. And the digital world has opened the door for ordinary people like you and I to build businesses around what they already know. That's the part many women miss. You do not need to become someone else. You need to recognize the value you already have. This is why I talk so much about digital marketing, because digital marketing gives people leverage. Years ago, starting a business felt overwhelming. People thought, I need a storefront, I need investors, I need a huge audience. Now, you can build online. You can create digital products, teach skills, start coaching, offer services, build a personal brand, create educational content, sell templates, guides, workshops, or courses. And you can start while working your job. That's important because this isn't about reckless decisions. It's about building wisely. You can start learning now, start testing ideals now, start building confidence now. And over time, that side business can become extra income, freedom, flexibility, security, or even your exit strategy from corporate. The goal is not just money, the goal is ownership. Ownership over your time, ownership over your future, and ownership over your peace. If there's one thing I want women to understand, and it's this: do not wait until a layoff forces you to think differently. Do not wait until burnout breaks you down completely. Do not wait until you feel trapped with no options. Start exploring now. Start learning now. Start paying attention to the skills, strengths, and experiences you already have. Because the women who adapt now are going to be in a completely different position over the next few years. And I truly believe many women are being pushed toward entrepreneurship not because they're failing, that's not the case at all, but because life is trying to pull them into something bigger. something more aligned, something more freeing, and something that belongs to them. So if this resonated with you, I created a free guide called Tap into Your Zone of Genius and Monetize It. It is designed to help women identify their strengths, their skills, their expertise, their life experience, and how those things could become the foundation for an online business. If you want the guide, check the link in the description or comment guide, and I will get it out to you. If you already know you want to go deeper and explore what building your own business could look like for you specifically, you can also book a call with me. On that call, I'll tell you more about my Corporate Breakout Accelerator, where I help women create a strategy to build a digital business based on their skills, expertise, or transformational life experience. You are not too late, you are not stuck, and your experience is not wasted. This may simply be the moment you stop building only someone else's dream and finally begin building your own. Thank you for stopping by to watch this video. Do grab the guide or book a call with me. And I hope to see you in the next video.